Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today's video, I'm showing you how to use Coda.io, a powerful tool that combines, documents, spreadsheets, database, and apps all in one place. So whether you're managing a project, tracking a budget, or building a team wiki, Coda makes it super flexible. So let's dive right in. So first things first, you gotta sign in here on Coda. I just use my Google account. It's pretty easy. You just need to use your Google account or use your regular email if you're into that. So after you see there, after you're there, you'll see the workspace dashboard, so you'll be here, and there's also a small tutorial, but I'm gonna give you an in-depth one. So while you're gonna be here on your workspace, so you're just going to create a new document. So we're gonna press blank doc. You're gonna rename it to anything you want, so let's rename it to tutorial, and we're gonna put a computer there. Then we're just gonna add a title page to this if you want. So I'm just gonna say page tutorial. There we go. You can also add a layout, or you can also add a cover if you want some. I mean, if you want, yeah, there we go. If you want a layout, so if you want wide, standard, so we're just gonna pick narrow today. Then after that, you're just going to write something. So after this, you can use a command here, or just press this plus button, and it's gonna show you things that you like to put. So you can also explore templates, bulleted lists, reaction, call out grid, table, learn Coda itself. So there's a tutorial here. So there's also templates if you don't want to create your own. So that's pretty cool. So after that, we're just gonna create our first table here. We're gonna put slash table. There we go. We created the first table here. So you can just add new rows. So let's say I need to add more row. Add row. There we go. We can add row. We can add more column. We're just gonna add more column here. Right here. New row. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Fill column. You can fill this column here. You can use AI. So apple species. Let's try it out. There we go. Fill a column. There we go. So you have apple column here. I mean, like apple uh species here. So that's pretty cool. You can autofill it like that. You can also add interactivity with buttons. So you can add buttons here. So let's say let's add a button, new button. So when click open row, let's say I want to count. There we go. So open row, invalid data passed. But you can just tweak it so you can make it work. So you can just use this button if you want to count the amount of people here, how many income they have, or like how many savings they have here. So you can customize it as much as you can. So, but I'm just gonna give you the bare bones, function here. So that's pretty cool. You can also create a view on your table. So click on your table right here, and options, filter, sort. You can also make it as view. You can duplicate this as view if you want. So we have options here, filter, sort, publish form. So it's pretty cool. You can also more. You can also have a board similar to Trello if you're in familiar with Trello. So that's pretty cool, right? Then after that, you can also add automations. You can click on this settings here, and you can click on automation. So let's say send email, send daily summary on my email. I'm gonna connect account, or send email when something is completed here. If you have like a to-do list, or like if you have a group mate or a coworker that has finished a project, they can just click that and you will get notification. Or if they added data here, you will get notification anyway. So that's pretty cool. There's also packs that you can try here. You can also have a Google pack here. So that's pretty cool. It's loading right now. So let's see here with Gmail. There's also a tutorial here how you can use the packs here. But we're just doing tutorials here. We're not gonna go in depth to that, but you can explore that yourself. I see here. We're in our tutorial. Started with email. I don't know how to skip this. Not gonna lie. Page tutorial. Okay, we're back here. That's pretty good. Okay. You can also press share here to collaborate with other people, workmates, groupmates. If you're doing projects, if you want to share this to your boss or your coworker, that's pretty cool. You can also set permission if you want them to only view it, comment, or add edits. You can also publish documents to the web. It's like kind of like a mini website if you want to. Like this one, you can start publish this like here. So that's my profile right there. You can just copy paste this and paste it here, and you will have it will show your uh you know document as a mini website. So that's pretty cool. You can also use some bonus tips here. You can use templates. Let's say you want to add meeting notes. So that's a template right there. You can also add to-do list, discussion topic. You also have like a team vision, charter if you want that. So, take advantage of this. It's pretty good. There's a lot of things here. There's also a bunch of building blocks that you can just put. You can put like a grid. You can put checklists and stuff like that. So that's pretty nice. So, if you don't like Coda, this is a bit complicated too, and you don't really like the UI, I have some alternatives for you. So you do have Notion. So Notion is right here. It's this is a very well known uh notes app. This is very very old, I think since 2015, but this is very very well known note taking app or collaboration app. Website. There's also Notion AI if you want to generate some stuff, so that's pretty cool. There's also airtable.com. So what I like about Airtable here is it's kind of similar to Coda, but it's a bit more complicated. So it's for builders and stuff like that. It's best for spreadsheet style database. So that's pretty cool. There's also ClickUp. So ClickUp is more focused on project management, but it's nice. I have a ClickUp here, so it's pretty good. I suggest this if you want if you want to focus more on your project management, and if you want to do work here or share it to your boss. So that's pretty cool. There's also, last but not the least, you have Tana. So Tana, wait, that's the wrong one. Tana, uh there we go. So Tana is a native AI, assisted knowledge workflows. So this is for fast ones. If you want like a fast workflow, manager or something like that, this is my suggestion for you. So that's pretty good. And yeah, guys. So that's a quick crash course on Coda.io. If you want a deeper tutorial on building dashboard CRMs or workflows inside Coda, let me know in the comments. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more productivity tool breakdowns. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.